I used to feel ashamed to tell people I have sickle cell. Um, Mainly as a kid, I used to feel that way, just because I did go through a lot as far as being in and out of the hospital, and I was kind of different from everybody else in school, so I was pretty ashamed of it. But now, as I'm an adult now, I don't feel ashamed. I actually embrace it now. I think it's part of me. So, and I think as you get older, you tend to embrace parts of yourself that you never did before. So, so yeah, I do embrace sickle cell now.
No, I do not feel shame to tell people I have sickle cell. Everybody is going through something, but it's different things for everybody. So no, I do not feel shame at all. Sickle cell is nothing to be embarrassed about. It's nothing to be ashamed of. So no, I'm not ashamed to tell no one I have sickle cell, because sickle cell made me who I am.
Hey, listen, I don't feel well. I can't go out. Sometimes why is the reason why I can't feel ashamed of the fact that I have sickle cell. And it's important to tell people about sickle cell, so I will not feel ashamed. And I used to not tell anyone. I used to say, okay, I'm not gonna say anything. This is me. This is private. But that doesn't increase awareness. And what we need is people to be aware of sickle cell, so they will have a different mentality about sickle cell. Like, yes, one day I was smiling, I'm chilling, and yes, the next day I'm in the hospital. Yes. And all of it's real, and all of it's my reality.
I'm here to let you know, boo-boo, up close and personal, there's no way that I will feel ashamed because I was born with sickle cell anemia, because for one, God does not make mistakes. God makes and puts things in your path to make you stronger and a better person. And I feel like that this is one thing that God has instilled in me, because he knows that I can handle it. He knows that I'm not going to give up. He knows that I know how this disease can affect people, that I'm going to try to participate and do my best in finding a cure for this illness, so another person that's younger than me, that's coming behind me, can have better health care, can push along the research, so we can make this better. There's so many things out there for cancer, but there's people with sickle cell that don't even participate to help their own illness and their own cause. But I am that person. Any research, I don't turn it down. Any way I can help somebody that comes behind me with the same illness, I'm glad to do that. Use me. I will be your tool, but I'm also a human being too, you know.
Time, yes, when I was younger, just because I did not know how to verbalize or express it. Now, not so much ashamed, more so frustrated that I have to. And I'm only frustrated because I feel like people should know about this by now. But then when you think about it, when we don't have enough people advocating for themselves, I guess they wouldn't know, would they? So, no. At this point, I don't feel ashamed. Just frustrated that people don't know. But I'll be glad to tell anybody about sickle cell disease, what it is, what that means for me or anyone else who has it. Yeah, ask me and I'll talk with it. So I'm fine with it.
No, I don't feel ashamed to tell people I have sickle cell. I tell everybody and their mom, daddy, cousin, uncle, brother, sister that I have sickle cell. And just because, like, you never know when you're going to go into a crisis. You know, like, you never know, like, if you're out with somebody and you're going into a crisis. I want somebody to know what's going on with me. Like, let's just say, like, I don't tell somebody that I have sickle cell and I start to go into a crisis, they're not going to know what's going on with me, they're not going to know what's wrong, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Like, I want everybody to be aware.
Sickle cell and why? For me, that's a definite no. I don't feel ashamed to tell people I have sickle cell. I believe it's my strength. I believe it is a part of who I am and what makes me the person I am today. So I feel like I'm not ashamed, and I believe in purpose and God fulfilling purpose, and I believe that speaking about sickle cell is a part of my purpose, and to reach out to people I believe that the things I go through in life isn't just for me, it's for someone else too. So no, I'm not ashamed.
I do feel a little ashamed, more when I was younger, because like you can't tell like 10-year-old kids like, well, I have this disease where I can't really play all the time, and they're gonna be like, ooh, something wrong with her, you know. So I just feel like it's best to like tell people who are really, really close to you. You don't have to tell everybody, because it's not for everybody, because then you have to go and explain what sickle cell is, because nobody really brings much awareness. So then now you like, I gotta explain this whole thing, and they still don't get it. So it's like, I just say all of that to say nothing, and they still like, oh well, I feel bad for you. And it's like, I don't want you to feel bad for me. And that's the reason why I don't tell people, because they now feel bad for me, and they're like, wow, I couldn't even tell for 1 second that something was wrong with you. And I'm like, that's why I don't tell people. And I am a little ashamed, because I don't want to feel pity or feel like I don't know what to say, like I don't want to feel sorry for me, basically. I don't want to feel like a charity case. Exactly, yeah, that's what I want to say, a charity case, because I'm full of everything which I have done. Nothing has stopped me this far. The only person that stops me is myself. And God has always been with me and showing me that you have sickle cell, and I chose you for a reason, because you are a warrior and you are one of the strongest people on this earth, because you can handle so much more than anybody else, and you can hide it with grace and power and still advocate and do all these things. So I'm so happy, and I'm not ashamed anymore to have sickle cell, but I was at first, but now I'm embracing it. I love it. I want to advocate. I want to speak out. I want everybody to know what it is, because I feel like them not knowing it also it helps me feel better inside, that people know what's going on, because you don't want to tell somebody like, okay, well, I have sickle cell, so then they always like, okay, something wrong every time. Like, you know, I just want to be not normal. I'm normal. Yeah. You know, I am normal. I want people to start treating you a certain type. Exactly. Just treat them like you treat everybody.